Imagine getting paid $50,000 just to pack up and move to a beautiful Canadian city with affordable housing, great healthcare, and stunning natural landscapes. While millions of people are drowning in rent payments and mortgage debt in overcrowded, expensive metropolitan areas, there are actually 10 incredible Canadian cities literally begging you to move there and offering massive cash incentives to make it happen. But here's the shocking part. Most people have never even heard of these opportunities. The housing crisis is crushing families across North America, forcing people to choose between financial stability and quality of life. What if I told you there's a solution hiding in plain sight? Before we dive into these life-changing opportunities, smash that like button and subscribe for more content that could literally transform your future. Number 10. Morden, Manitoba. This prairie gem is practically throwing money at newcomers, and yet it remains one of Canada's best-kept secrets. Morden offers up to $50,000 in incentives for qualified professionals. But here's what makes this offer absolutely incredible. The average home price is under $300,000. While people in Toronto are paying $2 million for a basic townhouse, you could own a beautiful 4-bedroom home with a backyard in Morden for less than most people spend on a down payment elsewhere. The city has invested heavily in infrastructure, boasts excellent schools, and offers a crime rate so low you'll forget to lock your doors. But here's the catch that keeps people away. They think small towns mean limited opportunities. The reality? Morden's economy is booming with agriculture technology, manufacturing, and healthcare sectors desperately seeking skilled workers. The question isn't whether you can afford to move here, it's whether you can afford not to. Number 9. Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. Picture this. You're living on an island where the beaches rival the Caribbean, the seafood is world-class, and the government is offering massive relocation incentives to bring in new residents. Charlottetown isn't just offering money, they're offering a complete lifestyle transformation. The provincial government provides up to $50,000 in various incentives, including business startup grants, home purchase assistance, and job training programs. But here's what most people don't realize. Prince Edward Island has one of the fastest-growing tech sectors in Canada. While everyone thinks of potatoes and Anne of Green Gables, the reality is that major companies are setting up operations here specifically because of the lower costs and high quality of life. The island lifestyle means your commute could involve coastal views instead of traffic jams, and your housing costs could be cut in half compared to major cities. Yet people remain trapped in expensive urban centers, convinced that opportunity only exists in big cities. Number 8. Brandon, Manitoba. Brandon is Manitoba's second-largest city, and it's offering incredible incentives that most people are completely unaware of. The city provides up to $45,000 in relocation assistance, but the real value lies in what your money can buy here. A dollar in Brandon goes about 3 times further than in Vancouver or Toronto. You can buy a beautiful home for under $200,000, enjoy excellent schools, world-class healthcare, and still be within driving distance of major urban centers. Brandon's economy is diversified with healthcare, education, agriculture, and energy sectors all actively recruiting. But here's the psychological barrier. People hear Manitoba and immediately think of harsh winters and isolation. The truth? Brandon has a vibrant cultural scene, excellent recreational facilities, and weather that's actually more pleasant than many assume. The winters are cold, yes, but the savings on housing alone could pay for a month-long vacation to anywhere warm every single year. Number 7. Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. This Atlantic Canadian region is offering some of the most generous incentives in the country, yet it remains dramatically underpopulated. Cape Breton offers up to $50,000 through various programs, including the notorious Come Home to Nova Scotia initiative. But here's what makes this opportunity extraordinary. You're not just getting financial incentives, you're getting access to one of the most beautiful regions in North America. We're talking about coastal living with mountains, lakes, and forests, all within minutes of your doorstep. The cost of living is so low that many newcomers are shocked. groceries, utilities, and housing costs can be 60% lower than major cities. Cape Breton also has a thriving arts scene, excellent universities, and growing tech and renewable energy sectors. The biggest misconception keeping people away? They think it's economically depressed and isolated. The reality is that high-speed internet has made remote work completely viable, and the local economy is actually experiencing a renaissance. Number 6. Thunder Bay, Ontario. Thunder Bay sits on the shores of Lake Superior and offers relocation incentives that could completely change your financial trajectory. The city provides up to $40,000 in various incentives, but the real opportunity lies in the dramatically lower cost of living combined with Ontario wages and benefits. A professional salary in Thunder Bay provides purchasing power equivalent to earning 50% more in Toronto. The city has excellent healthcare facilities, including a major medical school, strong educational institutions, and a diversified economy spanning forestry, mining, transportation, and increasingly, technology. Thunder Bay also offers outdoor recreation opportunities that would cost thousands of dollars to access elsewhere. World-class fishing, hiking, skiing, and boating literally at your doorstep. But people avoid Thunder Bay because they perceive it as a resource town in decline. The truth is that the city has successfully diversified its economy and offers a quality of life that's increasingly rare in Canada. Affordability combined with urban amenities and natural beauty. Number 5. St. John, New Brunswick. New Brunswick's largest city is offering massive incentives while remaining one of Canada's most affordable places to live. St. John provides up to $50,000 through provincial and municipal programs, but the real value proposition goes far beyond the cash. This is a legitimate city with a population over 70,000, complete urban amenities, excellent healthcare, and housing prices that seem almost fictional compared to other Canadian cities. You can buy a beautiful heritage home in St. John for less than $200,000, the same money that might get you a parking spot in Vancouver. The city has a growing tech sector, major port operations, energy projects, and manufacturing. St. John also offers something increasingly rare, a genuine sense of community, where neighbors know each other and local businesses remember your name. The barrier keeping people away? Maritime prejudice, the assumption that the Atlantic provinces offer limited opportunities. The reality is that St. John provides big city amenities at small-town prices with incentives that could pay off your student loans or provide a substantial emergency fund. Number 4. Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Saskatoon offers relocation incentives up to $45,000 while providing something most Canadian cities can't: genuine affordability combined with metropolitan amenities. This city of over 300,000 people has everything you'd expect from a major urban center: universities, hospitals, cultural venues, shopping, and dining, but at prices that seem to belong to a different decade. The average home price is under $400,000, meaning mortgage payments that won't consume half your income. Saskatoon's economy is booming with agriculture technology, mining, energy, and increasingly, tech companies choosing the city for its lower operating costs and high quality of life. But here's what most people don't know. Saskatoon has one of the youngest populations in Canada, a thriving startup scene, and cultural amenities that rival much larger cities. The prejudice keeping people away is simple geography. Saskatchewan is perceived as flat and boring. The reality is that Saskatoon offers riverside living, extensive parks, vibrant neighborhoods, and a sense of community that's been lost in larger cities. Number 3. Fredericton, New Brunswick. As New Brunswick's capital, Fredericton offers sophisticated incentive packages worth up to $50,000 while maintaining costs of living that seem almost impossible in modern Canada. This university city combines intellectual vitality with small-town charm and big-city amenities. Fredericton has excellent schools, world-class healthcare, cultural venues, and outdoor recreation opportunities that would cost a fortune to access elsewhere. The St. John River runs right through the city, providing beautiful waterfront living at prices that urban Canadians would find shocking. A professional couple could buy a beautiful home, have minimal commute times, enjoy excellent health care and education, and still save more money than they ever could in Toronto or Vancouver. Fredericton's economy includes government, education, technology, and service sectors, with growing opportunities in remote work and digital services. The perception barrier? People think capital cities in smaller provinces lack sophistication and opportunity. The truth is that Fredericton offers an intellectual and cultural environment comparable to much larger cities, but with financial freedom that's becoming impossible elsewhere. Number 2, Sydney, Nova Scotia. Sydney offers some of the most generous relocation packages in Atlantic Canada, with incentives reaching $50,000 through combined federal, provincial, and municipal programs. But the real story isn't the cash, it's the transformation opportunity. Sydney sits on one of the world's most beautiful harbors, with Cape Breton Island offering natural beauty that rivals any global destination. The cost of living is so dramatically lower than urban Canada that newcomers often experience sticker shock in reverse: groceries, housing, utilities, and services costs. So much less that people initially worry something must be wrong. Sydney has been successfully transitioning from its industrial past to a knowledge-based economy, with growing tech, healthcare, education, and tourism sectors. The city also benefits from being part of the Cape Breton Regional Municipality, providing urban services and amenities while maintaining small-town character. Cape Breton University brings intellectual vitality, and the island's cultural heritage creates a unique living experience. The barrier keeping people away is industrial legacy, the assumption that Sydney is an economically depressed former steel town. The reality is a city that has successfully reinvented itself while maintaining incredibly affordable living costs and offering natural beauty that most Canadians only experience on expensive vacations. Number 1, Winnipeg, Manitoba. Manitoba's capital city offers the most comprehensive incentive packages in Canada, with combined programs worth up to $50,000. But that's just the beginning of why Winnipeg represents the opportunity of a lifetime. This is a legitimate metropolitan area with over 800,000 people, offering every urban amenity you could want: professional sports teams, world-class arts venues, excellent universities, major hospitals, diverse dining and shopping, and cultural attractions that rival cities twice its size. But here's the shocking part. You can live in Winnipeg with housing costs, utilities, and general expenses that are 50 to 60% lower than Toronto or Vancouver. A professional salary in Winnipeg provides purchasing power equivalent to earning significantly more in expensive cities, while offering lifestyle benefits that money can't buy in overcrowded urban centers. Winnipeg's economy is incredibly diversified. Aerospace, manufacturing, agriculture, finance, technology, healthcare, and government all provide substantial employment opportunities. The city also serves as a major transportation hub, creating ongoing economic stability and growth potential. But here's what makes Winnipeg truly special. It's a city where you can actually build wealth. Instead of spending 70% of your income on housing, you could own a beautiful home, save substantial money, invest in your future, and still enjoy big city amenities. Winnipeg offers something that's becoming extinct in Canadian cities: the ability to live well on a middle-class income. The barrier keeping people away is pure prejudice, assumptions about cold weather and limited culture. The reality is that Winnipeg has invested heavily in infrastructure, offers excellent indoor climate control systems, and provides cultural and recreational opportunities that surpass cities costing twice as much to live in. The weather is cold in winter, yes, but proper clothing and indoor amenities make this completely manageable, while the financial freedom could allow for warm weather vacations that expensive city residents could never afford. These 10 Canadian cities aren't just offering money, they're offering financial freedom, quality of life, and opportunities that expensive metropolitan areas simply can't match. The real question isn't why these cities are offering incentives, but why millions of people remain trapped in unaffordable urban centers when better alternatives exist. What do you think about these opportunities? Which city caught your attention, and what's keeping you from making a move? Let us know in the comments below. If this video opened your eyes to possibilities you didn't know existed, smash that like button, share it with someone who needs to see this, and subscribe for more content that could change your life. Hit the bell icon so you never miss our latest videos that uncover opportunities hiding in plain sight.